Hold, fiend! You'll walk not one more step toward the light of day, so long as I am here. A naked attempt to sway me from my convictions. Defend yourself, you blackguard, and may the gods show you some mercy, for I shall not. So, the fiend returns to challenge us again, Asterius, despite having experienced such a thorough thrashing by us last time. So, the fiend returns to challenge us again, Asterius. Or rather, to besmirch the honor of this competition. Silence, you monster! I'll hear no more such wicked lies, half-truths, or quarter-truths. You, however, soon shall hear my blessed spear. Specifically, the sound it makes whilst sliding into your exposed midsection. Defend yourself!
So, Hellspawn, you seek to break through to the surface of the world. But you shall not achieve your goal whilst I yet live and breathe, or the equivalent of it here in the splendors of Elysium.
That Minotaur whom you address is my dear friend, you preconceiving stain upon the earth. Asterius and I are brothers here in death as we were enemies in life. Not that you could ever understand fraternal bonds as strong as ours. Aha, the fiend comes crawling back once more, drawn as he is, much like the unassuming moth unto the flame of righteousness. Hear that, Asterius? Our fiendish visitor is begging us for mercy. Begging us, no doubt, to drop our guard. Together now, my friend, let's vanquish him, and may the glory of Olympus guide us. And where do you think you're going, fiend? Thought you might scoot right past Asterius and myself without a fight? You, Hellspawn, shall not traverse that gate behind me whilst my compatriot and I equivalently live and breathe. Prepare for death. Ah, you are just in time, fiend from lowest depths. Asterius and I have trained extensively since our last skirmish here. And who are you to judge, you misbegotten, shameful, unfilial maggot? It is an honor to have the opportunity to spend my afterlife perpetually standing in your ruinous path. See here, Asterius. The god-hated fiend is back once more to be destroyed by our joint righteous fury. They have made up their minds. They stand united against darkness, as do I, with the exception of Asterius here, who serves the light. Let's serve it now, my friend. To battle! Upon my word, the fiend again darkens these halls. Alas, Asterius, it seems I was mistaken and he hasn't learned his lesson after all.
Your lesson, monster, is to never, ever take up arms against those favored by the gods themselves. You shall never see the light of day as I once did. No offense, Asterius.
Well, Hellspawn, you stained my honor last we battled here. But as you plainly see, I have returned, as has Asterius, and we've no shortage of honor left to spare. Ah, very clever, fiend. Invoking Heracles' name in an attempt to drive me to a jealous rage. It shall not work, but you shall dearly pay nevertheless. The monster has returned in a vainglorious attempt to wrest the title champion from me. You'll not drive a wedge between us, fiend. Asterius and I share a fraternal bond forged from the strongest bronze, nay, adamant. But you have caused us both offense, so die. I have recovered, as you can plainly see, monster, as has Asterius, and this time we are filled with renewed vigor to destroy you utterly. You take that back about Elysium, or better, I shall make you eat those careless, inappropriate remarks. Come, Asterius, to war! What's this? Our enemy has come to mock us, Asterius. He holds the yarn of Ariadne and would flaunt it in our faces. As if you wouldn't know. That yarn is a token of days long gone, when Asterius and I battled in the labyrinth to the death. Together we now face a greater threat. Attack us if you dare! What's this, Asterius? This blackguard thinks he can saunter in here whilst bleeding profusely and confront the two of us? A hollow fool! How would you know of fairness, fiend? You belong in the lowest depths, forgotten in the mists of time. Come, let us send you there. Prepare to be sent back into the depths whence you came. Ah, at last. Come, Asterius, let's vanquish this blackguard. Come, Hellspawn, and get destroyed by the two greatest fighters in Elysium. Dare you clash against the champion of Elysium and his most trusted friend? If you seek a swift and righteous death, you fiend, you've come to the right place. Come forth and die, preferably with some amount of dignity. It's time, Asterius. Let us assert our greatness through single-minded combat. By the gods of Olympus, you'll go no further on your wicked quest. There is no greater pleasure in Elysium than vanquishing the likes of you. I swear, upon my honor, fiend, you shall not pass. What hope have you, monster, versus the blessed bonds of brotherhood? You stop right there, blackguard, and make your plans for death. We've nothing left to say to one another, Hellspawn, other than, to battle! Few others in Elysium are so unwise to take up arms against Asterius and myself. You challenge us to battle, Hellspawn? Then Asterius and I accept. Attack us if you dare, blackguard. Asterius and I stand ready. I see my brethren failed to thwart your advance. Well, you shall go no further. Come forth, blackguard, and be vanquished by my righteous spear. Asterius and I shall smite you back into the lowest depths of hell. You are beneath the notice of the gods, monster, whilst I have earned their favor. You return at your peril, Hellspawn. You'll get no quarter here. Upon my faith, you'll take not one more step toward the light of day. Look who has managed to come crawling back, Asterius. Let us deliver him again. Try as you might, monster, Asterius and I shall stop you. You must take sick, appalling pleasure in defeat, Hellspawn. I shall never yield the title champion of Elysium to the likes of you. You think that you can get through me again, Hellspawn? Come try. I always shall rise up to thwart your wicked plans, monster. Ready! Asterius! Bull! Here! Do it! Now! Together! Attack! Huh! Go! Show him! Take this! Take that! Die! Ha! Ha! Be gone! Now, fiend! Ready yourself! Prepare yourself! No holding back! Now, Hellspawn! Are you prepared? Prepare! Here, fiend! Hold, you monster! Here! Catch! Olympians, aid us against this fiend! Olympians, I call upon your aid! Gods of Olympus, I shall stop this monster! Gods above, lend me your strength! Gods, grant me your power! By the power of Olympus! Witness the power of the gods! Gods on high, attend me! Lord Zeus, I call upon your might! Lord Zeus, I need your strength! Lord Poseidon, I invoke your might! Lord Poseidon, aid me now! Goddess Athena, lend to me your strength! Goddess Athena, I need your aid now! Lady Artemis, make my strength be true! Lady Artemis, I beg you, guide my spear! Lord Ares, give me your power! Lord Ares, lend me your might! Lord Dionysus, lend me your power! Lord Dionysus, give me strength! Lady Aphrodite, guide my hand! Lady Aphrodite, I invoke your aid! Indeed. Still alive, eh? Let's finish this. I'll get you yet. We're not finished. Oh, we're not finished. Stand and fight. Prepare to die. Return to hell. You should not be here. God smite you. You cannot prevail. Do you see? Stubborn fool. Give up. No mercy to monsters. Die with dignity. What? Huh? How? How is this so? By the gods! Ah! You cheat! Deceiver! Trickery! Treachery! Madness! Liar! What's this? Suffer, fiend! There, you monster! There! Ha ha! Ha! I shall scour you from this place. You see? Wide open. Too slow. Got you. How's that? You monster! Fiend! Hellspawn! Back! Back, fiend! Face me! Fall! Be gone! Have at you! On your guard! Die, you blackguard! Blast! Blast you! Curse you! You hit me! Huh. Well, a clean hit. A solid hit. You dare? Bah. You. You? That's it, fiend. Again. The fiend has fangs. You fiend. You monster. It shall take more than that. Weak. The gods protect me. My shield is strong. No, you don't. I think not. Foolish. Never. Not a chance. You shall never defeat us. Asterius and I are undefeatable. Well done, Asterius. We make a formidable duo, don't we, Asterius? You were a fool to stand against our might. Back to the hell that spawned you. I send you to the depths of hell. Begone from here and don't return, you fiend. Return whence you came. You are unwelcome in Elysium. You had no chance against the champion. When next we meet, it shall go even worse. Elysium is for the great, not for the likes of you. You should have stayed down in the depths of hell. You failed, as was surely fated. Your foolish attempts shall get you nowhere. I shall send you to hell however many times it takes. You are forever doomed to fail. That was for last time, fiend. Ah, the sweetness of revenge. Thus I reassert my status as the champion. No! How? You fiend! You monster! You blackguard! How could you? Why, you... Damn you! I shall return. I am still... How dare... Asterius! No, Asterius! Asterius, no! Bull, no! You dispatched the bull! You struck down the bull! That was my friend, you bastard! That was my friend! Blast Asterius! The bull defeated? How could you? Damn you, fiend! No! Gah! Fiend, who taught you such sloppy technique? Fiend, you are unfit to walk these hallowed passageways. Monster, your battle prowess leaves much to be desired. Monster, you have no bearing and no grace or courage. Oh, blackguard, how your spirit must be quivering inside. Well, Hellspawn, not ready to admit defeat as yet? You have a lot of nerve, Hellspawn, but little else. Come, monster, attack with everything you have. I do not fear you, fiend. Your presence is a stain upon Elysium. Well, fiend, are you yet fearful for the inevitable end to your foul quest? So, monster, you think you have the wherewithal to achieve victory? You blackguard, by my honor and the gods, you shall soon be destroyed.
Now it is abundantly apparent that you are beneath me, fiend. Have you anything to say for yourself, demon, before I slay you once again? Would that you too had a chariot, so I could conquer you in racing just as in battle. What now, filth? Are you prepared to be sent screaming back to the hellish darkness? Back, foul demon, or be vanquished even faster than you've come to expect. You shall be imminently overrun, I can assure you, blackguard. Cower uncontrollably, you monster, for there's naught else you can do against my might. I warn you, filth, you'll gain no quarter from me or my good companion over there. Undeserving fiend, all which you think you have achieved was merely handed you. What is the matter, fiend? Is your weak sense of resolve already shaken? Stand your ground, hellspawn, and I shall run you down or run you through. Foul demon, we shall thwart your each and every trespass in Elysium. Attack me if you dare, blackguard. Either way, I shall crush you. Hold, you unwelcome pustule! I shall run you through! Ah, it's finally time, Asterius! He's here! Aren't you now, you vile, insignificant hellspawn? Prepare now to be overrun! Pah! You don't deserve to know. Suffice it that Asterius and I were handsomely rewarded once again, and we shall not hesitate to exploit our hard-fought spoils against you! Well, you senseless monster, I suspect you're not so pleased with yourself now. Behold, for my glorious chariot has been restored. The only thing which shall be totaled here, you heartless property-destroying scourge, is you yourself, Asterius. Together let us break him. Come forth, blackguard, and you shall soon be crushed under the massive wheels of the finest chariot the world has ever known. What? You claim to be my benefactor when in truth you are my figuratively mortal enemy? I'll do the chariot equivalent of trample you. Nonsense, my friend. We could defeat this vile hellspawn with or without the additional divine protection we've been granted here. Get him! Speak for yourself, Asterius. I, for one, know only pure contempt for this foul demon and his underhanded fighting style. A style we shall easily dismantle now. Oh, I am perfectly alert right now, Asterius. And were I still alive, I would be positively salivating at the thought of running through this pustule with my spear, or whichever means I had available. Now let's go. Well now, Asterius, he's returned. And this time we shall have to vanquish him without the aid of our divine armor. A worthy challenge, no? Nonsense, my friend, for how can one underestimate that which deserves no esteem whatsoever? Together now, attack! My chariot and I stand ready for you, demon, and I assume Asterius as well. I feel it in my phantom heart. We shall not fall to you this time. Silence! Show me a finer chariot driver anywhere within Elysium. Why, you cannot! I'll run you down for such an insult to my pride! Ready yourself and your fine armor, friend Asterius. I shall drive circles around him whilst you dispatch him with your mighty axe. And I, fiend, am impressed that you yet live and breathe. A temporary state Asterius and I shall soon alleviate. To war! What ho, that is a handsome spear you doubtless claimed deceitfully from some more worthy bearer than yourself. How dare you say such things to me? I was the greatest king of Athens in my day. The tales of my exploits with Asterius and many other challengers shall long outlive whatever comes of you. Again you mock me with the yarn of Ariadne, blackguard. You ought to know that woman's name means absolutely nothing to me now. Nothing shall be bottled here, you filth. That she became enamored of me was not my responsibility besides. She was naive, the same as you. That blasted yarn of Ariadne once again. Have you no shred of dignity at all, monster? Or would you stoop to any desperate means to draw me out? Maybe you should shut up! That Ariadne's dead to me. She has been since we were alive. I cherish her memory, yes, but only because if not for her, I'd not have met Asterius. Now meet his axe! Why, look, Asterius. It seems the fiend has brought some sort of nondescript yarn ball. Not seen the likes of it. Indeed, it holds no sway on me at all. Ah, no, my friend, I meant you no offense. But I'd no love for her. Was that my fault? Forgive me. I shall seek her out. Some day or night. But first, this demon has to be destroyed. Together, no? Look at this contemptible fiend stumbling half-dead already into our hallowed Colosseum. What transpired, monster? Did perchance my exalted brethren trouble your dark path? Effort, pah! You shall be imminently slain, and effortlessly, I am quite certain of that. Asterius, to arms! What hope can you possibly have of vanquishing us, Hellspawn, when you are visibly upon the verge of death? You are, more than usual, a miserable sight. Ha! What would you know of trust? Being a vile, grievously wounded already creature, such as you are. Asterius, let's end his misery. And I too shall oblige. That is, oblige my trusty spear, which yearns to penetrate your soft and vulnerable, altogether pallid flesh. Now die! Ugh, you fiend! What? You betrayer! By my faith, what in the... Asterius, you... What? How... I am smitten. No! My chariot! You filth! Why, you... No, it's ruined! I'll make you pay for this! God, that... You... What... How... You... My... No! Chariot! I shall avenge you! No! Drat! No! What depths you stoop to, fiend! How dare you, monster! I shall get you for this! What? Why did it explode? The Macedonian! Another priceless chariot? No, not again! No, I just completed the repairs! Again you did this to me? My chariot may be gone, but we shall rise again! God, no! How many times? My chariot again? The Macedonian destroyed? Open fire! Fire! Firing! Now fire! Commence fire! Commence firing! Chambers ready! Chambers set! Fully armed! In my sights! A Fury here? Where did she come from? The Fury Megara! The Fury! You cheat! Is that? It's her! My Lady Megara! The fiend has help! Where? What? An intruder! A foul trick! Who? What? You! Begone, you! This is not your fight! Stay out of this! Again this treachery? Bah, fight fair! Of course you need help! What is the meaning of this? You again? Preposterous! What is this? Ah, drat! Who is this wretch? Begging your pardon? Begone, foul skeleton! It's that damn skeleton! What is that doing here? You are unwelcome in Elysium! Get out of here, you skeleton! Skeleton! What is Death doing here? Why is Death on his side? Death has no business here. I'm not afraid of Death. You took me once already, Thanatos. Death returns? Why is Death helping you? Thanatos! Where did that come from? Who is this miscreant? A foul trap! What? How? Look out, Asterius! Watch out! What? That boulder? That blasted rock! Brothers in death! How now, demon? There, demon! What now? My chariot! This thing is falling apart! We can take more than that! You scratched the detailing! Try all you like! Naught but a scratch! That was nothing! Foul demon! Bah! Betrayal! Why, gods? Lord Zeus, what have I done? Lord Zeus, do I offend? Lord Poseidon, was I not your favored? Lord Poseidon, why? Lord Poseidon, is this all because... Lady Athena, please! Lady Athena, forgive me! Artemis, why? Please, Lady Artemis! Lord Ares, you oppose me? How typical, Lord Ares! Dionysus, I've offended you? But why, Lord Dionysus? Dionysus, is this all because of Ariadne? That was for Asterius. Asterius, my friend, you are avenged. Vengeance is mine, dear Asterius. You destroy my chariot, I destroy you. End of tale. Chariots can be repaired, rebuilt. Honor cannot. That was for my beautiful chariot, foul demon. Your foul deeds shall go unsung, mark you my words. There, I shall await when next you clamber to these heights. Absolutely devastated, aren't we? If only you could hear the roaring crowd. Thank you, thank you. The adoration of the crowd. Hear that, Asterius? Ah, yes. Such a spectacle, is it not? A gracious audience. They love us, Asterius. Nothing like battling before an audience. Oh, Goddess Demeter, I must have your support. Goddess Demeter, I beg of you, assist me. Why, look, Asterius, the fiend returns. The rumors that he fled to haunt the surface must have been mere lies. Oh, such clever excuse-making from one so versed in treachery. Well, if you are indeed contained within this realm, then we shall be delighted to make sure it always stays that way. Now come and fight. Why, Goddess Demeter? But Goddess Demeter, what did I do? Now hold a moment, fiend. Asterius made me aware that you recently asked of him an autograph, a tribute to his fame. As I am champion, I am prepared to generously offer mine as well. Oh, you... 'Twas merely a jest. I'd not have given you the cloth about my loins, much less my name. But a fight you certainly shall have. Olympus, I invoke your aid. Olympus, I require your assistance now. Olympus, help me, please. Olympus, please avenge my chariot. Olympus, vengeance for the Macedonian. Olympus, 'tis my time of need. You! You again? A challenger? A challenger? Ah, at last. He returns. Our sworn enemy. So, have at you! I see you, fiend! Come, blackguard! You're mine! Here, demon! Begone, I say! You try evading this! I swear I'll get you yet! Face me! Stand and fight! Thank you, my fellow shades! They know our victory is certain here! That cheering's not for you, monster! We shall prevail for you in the stands! A most enthusiastic audience! Are you enjoying yourselves in the stands? Such fervor coming from this crowd! To all who came to see us fight, thank you! We owe everything to our audience! Keep cheering as we battle to the last! The roaring of the crowd fills me with strength! Just listen to that, friend Asterius! You shall have what you came to see! To all our fans, we dedicate this fight to you! Your slouching form is but a laughingstock compared to my superior technique! You've no defense against my blessed spear, blackguard! You are all talk, you know that, don't you, filth? Cower all you wish, my blessed spear shall find you anyway! Come fight me in the open, fiend, or are you quite afraid? He thinks that he can vanquish us, Asterius! You have insulted me too many times, blackguard! You'll get no quarter from me, demon! Oh, stand and fight and quit it with your writhing there, hellspawn! You are unwelcome in Elysium, and I shall happily escort you out! A monster such as you shall never have a chariot as fine as this! You shall be imminently crushed beneath my chariot, you filth! Either I'll run you down or else I'll run you through, hellspawn! Do not think for a moment that you can outrun the Macedonian! You truly think you shall withstand our unsurpassable bullhorn technique? There is no greater pleasure than to send my spear straight into you and back, demon! Look out, Asterius! Out of the way, my friend! Asterius, watch out! Step back, Asterius! Ah, blast! Move, Asterius! Not me, Asterius! He'd make a mockery of us! Be more careful, my friend! The blasted fiend tricked us! Ah, watch yourself, my friend! My fellow warriors, why? The great Achilles! Achilles has returned! Achilles, but why? My noble warriors, you would side with him? These warriors again! I shall not lose to you again! I am not finished yet! This is absurd! Why, you! No matter how you try, you cannot shake the bond we share, monster! Face us, filth, however many times it takes, until you cannot stand it any longer! Behold, Asterius! Our hated enemy has come to be dispatched before a loving crowd once more! Try as you might, monster, you shall not shake either my own resolve or that of my dear friend. Our foolhardy challenger approaches once again, I see. Well then, prepare to be run through. Ready yourself, Asterius, my friend, for our most hated enemy has come to challenge us again before this loving crowd. What would you know of it? There's more, much more to being a champion than empty victories. It is a way of thought. A bearing, a certain dignity which you shall never have. I vividly recall our every clash against you, demon, each victory, and even the defeats. But you've not learned anything, have you? So I am honored even in the lowest pits of hell, and yet remembered in my carefree youth, not in the wisdom of my latter days. Well then, remember this! The gods are testing us once more, Asterius. For how else to explain this fiend approaching us, bearing such blessings as would normally be fit only for heroes such as we? Good, for you'll get nothing of the sort. The gods are on my side, not yours, monster. What business would they have abetting you? Beware, Asterius, the demon comes. The demon who would sever the fraternal bonds we share if we so much as drop our guard. You see? Just as I said. Cover your bovine ears, Asterius, for this monstrosity would poison us to get the upper hand. He would pit you against me, Asterius. I can see it in his mismatched eyes. I cannot shake the terrible vision that some day or night it shall be me standing alone here whilst you take sides against me with that fiend. You poisonous worm! I knew you had a more sinister trick at play, because your fighting style certainly is of no concern just on its own. Are there truly no depths to which you would not stoop? I'm telling you, you're wrong, Asterius. He is no royalty, most certainly not any I would recognize. He's but a nameless, long-forgotten minor god, born of the depths and bound to stay in them. Bravely? Hiding behind those pillars is what you call bravely, Asterius? We shall have to discuss this strange lapse of judgment after we achieve our victory. I hope you're perfectly pleased with yourself, Hellspawn, because Asterius has been quite cross with me, such as he is. He says I have misjudged the likes of you. Outrageousness. And now you're saying I can't fight, Asterius? Even though I had no difficulty besting you within that maze of yours? Come on, let's do this fight. Well, worm, come fight us, I suppose, and take fullest advantage of the havoc that you sowed. We are no team. We're merely two combatants, simultaneously booked to be here now. You're asking the impossible of me. But let us fight, and let us lose, I'm sure, because if we are not a team, what are we then, Asterius? Please fight with me again, Asterius. I mean, just like before. You must forgive me my indecencies of late. This blasted fiend, his lies and treachery get right under my skin, or the phantasmagorical equivalent. Oh, my dear friend Asterius, I see, of course, you're right. And I solemnly do swear to you indeed that I shall never again doubt our brotherhood, nor shall I ever listen to this fiend. Together, now and always! Avert your eyes, fiend, lest the shining bronze work of the Macedonian should strike you blind. We are prepared to face your devilry. How dare you to invoke my Lord Poseidon's name, and to besmirch our complicated past? No god shall ever favor you as he has favored both Asterius and me. Come, blackguard, and be crushed beneath the raging wheelwork of the Macedonian Tau Lambda once again. Bah! This blessed mask was crafted by great Daedalus himself. A work of art, and my entitled claim as champion. What has he ever done for you? Tell me something, monster. Whence did you steal that kingly blade you're brandishing about? It seems ill-fitting for one such as you. Ah, well then, I pity whosoever shall lay hands upon that cursed thing once you are finished with this testing of yours. I think that we can make it rather quick. You know, Hellspawn, I have been thinking on this for some time, and I've a declaration I must make. I shall hear no more of your silver-tongued lies. You come here and we fight, and that is all. And I've had it with you. Now come, Asterius, let's shut this blackguard up. Or shut him down, whichever you prefer. There is but one thing I shall give to you, blackguard, other than the razor-sharp point of my blessed spear. You are resilient. Time after time you challenge us. Sometimes I fear I shall develop some sort of grudging respect for you. To be destroyed, you mean? I see you, plain monster. You seek the glory of this fight before this crowd? You yearn for it. Then you shall have it, just as often as you please. What are those bestial gloves of yours, blackguard? Beginning to show more of your true and savage nature here, perhaps? What are you telling me, Asterius? Now is certainly not a good time for waxing philosophical, I think. And surely this King Gilgamesh of whom you speak is much more competent a fighter than this filth. Have you yet heard, monster? The Queen Persephone is back, to rule the underworld in all her terrifying grace. Perhaps one of these days or nights she shall be present in the stands to witness your destruction at our hands. Oh, you disgust me, demon, that you would even dare to say such things about the Queen. Prepare now to be vanquished in her name.